Alrighty, here we go.
Do we introduce ourselves?
Yeah.
My name is Martha Moldover, and I play April.
Hi, my name is Emilio Lopes, and I play Jay. Okay. Wait, is this a different song?
Yeah, it's
isn't
different
it?
music for the festival version.
Is it really?
I'm also Alex Chung, the writer-director of this film.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will be chiming in every now and then.
Alex is here
It
as
was
well.
really sunny that day.
So, how was it shooting in the airport?
It was so fun.
Yeah.
It was really nerve-wracking because we were trying to not get caught.
I remember you guys talking about that. Yeah.
Oh my god, my hair's so long. I always chop off my hair, so...
I'm excited to see him in volume 2. Cause I only got to see just that little part, you know. The awful dialogue.
Yeah, I know.
Which I should have just put at the end of the movie, just to cover all our bases.
Yeah, I heard what you said, but none of this is real.
Oh my god, imagine that you're not real. You just like come to the realization that you may not be a real person.
Right.
We're in a romantic comedy. Oh, I remember these lines like they're yesterday.
I know, right? It's crazy how fresh they are. It's been almost a year, has it? Has it been almost a year?
You're supposed to try to convince me to stay and cancel my flight.
Classic hair flip.
Oh, screw that. You know it's too late to get a refund. I literally stepped
I didn't realize how funny you were when we were filming. I don't know, maybe I was just so concentrated. But yeah, watching it back, I didn't realize how.
Watch me.
Yeah, you watch me and I just walk away. Honestly, I feel like I would do that in any sort of conversation that I'm just over with. I'd probably I just
Yeah.
walk away.
You gotta be kidding me.
Just watching over you.
Remember? You remember the scene?
Oh, I
the
remember
trouble
this
we went
scene.
through? Oh my god.
Because you really did spit water on my pants. You really did spit water on my
There was
pants.
no other way to make it authentic. Like it
But
was.
there was
just-
a lot. It wasn't just
It
like it
was-
was just a lot.
Oh my goodness.
Seeking answers, Jay.
Your name is Jay, isn't it?
Oh my god. You guys can get away with it because you're the actors. Because you just sound just like a couple of people just watching their favorite movie. And just
I know.
I like this part over here.
Thinking everything was real until today when I realized I
What is the love interest?
In a freaking movie.
You did good. Because, that's a mouthful. That line was a mouthful.
Oh, he's drunk. There's the alcohol. So I love how you're drinking from a mug. Drinking alcohol
Yeah,
from
you know
a
what?
mug.
I was watching that back and I was like, yeah, like why am I drinking from a coffee mug? Like,
You're trying to discreetly hide your
yeah.
problem.
Fair enough.
You're trying to hide
Fair
your problem.
enough.
You're trying to just disguise it as coffee so we don't think that you're, you know?
Meanwhile, you have a perfectly clean glass.
On the other hand,
well, I don't know. This is all still new to me too.
Oh my god.
facing with thoughts and questions.
And you know,
First thing.
My voice just got exponentially more high pitched for
Did
this
it?
part.
Did it?
Yeah.
general, you know, how many of my decisions were my own, if any at all?
That would suck, honestly. That would really suck. Your decisions not being your own.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? I'm still not
Alex, I had a question for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
How much of the the vision was altered throughout the process? Because I feel like you kind of knew everything from the get. You like, you know.
What do you mean I knew everything from the get?
But like watching in hindsight, like just the notes that you gave us, watching you and Timothy figuring out the shots that you guys wanted. It seemed like you guys from the beginning, you guys knew exactly what you wanted. And I was wondering, like, how much of that in the editing process did you had to, like, okay, maybe I didn't like that initial.
Yeah, I mean, it's always, you know, like, because film is in, like, 3 major stages, right? There's, like, the pre-production, which is when you write it, then there's production when you shoot it, and then post where you're editing. And I think when I wrote it, you know, when you write it, you don't have a frame of reference because you haven't started making it. As we were shooting it, I mean, it's always important to know what we want.
Yeah.
So, you know, we try to stick to the script as much as possible. And then in editing, to answer your question, not that much, because the way we shoot, we don't get as much coverage as we probably should.
Right.
We really walking on a tightrope. But it also forces you to have a very distinct vision.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like, I pretty much know how it's going to cut together when I shoot it because I'm giving myself just a few limited options. And we just focus on the shots we know we're gonna focus on.
Right.
So not that much changes. I mean, there's definitely some changes, and there's definitely some regrets, and there's some things where it's like, oh, maybe we should have done it this way. But for the most part, it came together, so we didn't, you know, no mistakes were, like, unfixable.
That was one of the things that most of my friends that watched, they said the editing was top notch.
Oh, that makes me happy because I don't feel like the editing's that great in this, but I'm glad people think so.
Yeah.
It's tricky. I'm used to a quicker pace because I do a lot of action. So to slow things down and really let dialogue breathe.
Right.
Breathe was, you know,
was still different, eh?
Still, yeah. I mean, I've done it before, but only very little. So it's still a big learning curve for me.
But I gotta say, like, seeing it now, it's almost like seeing it from a bird's eye view.
Right.
You know.
That's good because some actors have a hard time watching themselves and stuff they do.
I do.
No, it's still.
I'm having a really hard time watching this.
It's still hard. It's still hard. I'm just saying in the perspective of, like, it all kind of just makes sense now from from, like, what you were trying to, like, I see what you were trying to do.
Right.
You know, when you were doing it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand because whenever I've had to act, I've felt that. When someone's like, oh,
there's the sandwich scene.
Yeah.
The sandwich where I ate the entire sandwich before I should have.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was supposed to
We
wait,
went through
but
a
then
few
I just
sandwiches.
ate the entire thing, and then I had to eat Aiden's sandwich because we still needed a sandwich to shoot more scenes.
I like this scene.
I like this too, and I
My
was
hair
glad,
is so long.
I was glad we were able to do this in one take because it's such a great back and forth that to cut just seemed pointless.
Yeah.
But to finish answering your question, sometimes, like, you get a note from a director like, oh, can you do this bigger? And you're like, really? And you can't understand why until you see it from their perspective.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because things always feel differently when you do it.
That's exactly. It's kind of like it's weird, but it's cool though. It's cool to see if.
Yeah, you really need to trust each other.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about filming in this bizarre location?
Right. We had some trouble filming that. Right. There's some people like.
I wouldn't say trouble.
It wasn't trouble, but like they were not being quiet.
Oh yeah.
Well, because I rented this space, but it was technically still open to the public.
Yeah.
Which was fine because I couldn't get background performers this day. So I was like, oh, if anyone comes in, whatever.
Yeah.
Of course, the way we shot it is like there's no one really there. But in reality, there actually were customers.
Yeah.
There was an old woman who had to listen to your,
exactly.
your naughty words.
Naughty words.
There's a part where he goes, so fuck the relationship. In my peripheral, I just see her like slowly turn to him.
Yeah,
We're in a church,
she's like,
technically.
yeah.
Oh my god,
It
that's
was
so funny.
Yeah, it was. I really had to concentrate for that.
Heather didn't give a shit though.
Yeah,
Fuck
she
your
was
relationship.
totally.
Yeah,
She was totally down to like fuck shit.
Yeah.
You know?
You look scared shitless.
I do, eh?
Look like your entire life is passing before your eyes.
I think a lot of people have complimented your performance media, and the one scene that everyone points to is this one. And I like this scene too. You guys really made it work. It's 5 pages. And it's almost 5 minutes too, so
yeah, it wasn't long.
Could very easily get boring, but you guys really keep it afloat.
Cool.
Also, I didn't like this scene at all. It's just, of course, like this was the first day.
This was
actually, yeah,
the first day. Yeah,
this was the first day, and this is early on when I had tried to shoot this in a way so that each layer of realities has a different look, because we did it on different cameras, and I was going to make different decisions about framing and the colors and everything, but we abandoned that very quickly, especially when we had to shoot at the airport, and we couldn't use a rig, and do handheld, and we had to make a lot of compromises. But I made a conscious decision where it'd be like, I think it was like, no makeup, no lighting, no whatever, no fuckery.
Right.
There's a bit of fucker. I had to boost the colors slightly, otherwise it was like you're watching Casablanca. Not to say this is as good as Casablanca, but just name me a black one.
You look like you're, like, if we didn't hear the commentary, this looks like a scene from Law and Order where you're talking to detectives or something.
Am
Like,
I
you look
really?
like you look like a witness to something, like you're explaining one of those really bad things that happened. You knew somebody who went missing or was murdered or something. You just look like the very
I feel like
distressed profile being interviewed or something.
I feel like there was a reason why you know it took him so long for, you know, to go and speak to and it was your idea. You know, you gave me, you told me.
Well, one interpretation is it could have been you giving yourself the idea, you know?
Yeah,
true,
all those layers.
Yeah, it's funny because like I feel like I don't know how to shoot bright, happy comedy because I had shot a scene which you can find online called Cosmic Melancholy, where it's a comedy scene.
Melancholy.
Nice job.
But like it's shot like dark, like it's shot like it's serious, but it's not. And I think, I don't know, it's weird because comedies tend to be shot very flat, very like, you know, there's not stylized at all.
Yeah.
Not to say that this scene is particularly stylized, but I would say the opening is probably the best example of us trying to look like a romantic comedy. That's all Aiden, making that airport look
the music
romantic.
too.
Yeah, the music worked really well. At least the volume one, the online version.
Yeah, that 80s one.
Yeah.
Where's that song from?
It's funny because when we were filming at the airport, that song came on, and then
really, I didn't even realize.
So perfectly. Yeah, I was like, because I didn't know what song I was going to use.
Oh, true.
And as soon as I heard that song during that exact scene we were shooting, I was like, I'm going to use this song.
Crazy.
It's a classic. It's 80s Canadian band. This is a long ass scene.
It is.
But it works. A lot of people have complimented the scene, which makes me happy because this is where the movie kind of slows down in terms of like we're just now sitting with these two people talking.
Right.
And yeah, you're really good in this. This is where we really got to see pain,
anguish.
Yeah. So hopefully people understand why. We're
I had to throw that Denzel in there, you know. I'm playing.
Denzel.
That's crazy.
So hopefully people
back to the drinking.
Understand.
This is when
understand.
There's the sandwich again. It was really good, and I ate the whole thing. And I ate it too quickly. I should have gotten a full size when I only got the half. I really want a sandwich now. Sorry.
Wow.
The progression of that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, hopefully people at this point understand why you decided to do what you did. This is kind of the origin of the villain here.
Mm.
I do wish it happened. Whether it involves that cat and chicken.
Whether it involves that cat.
You like that?
Oh, yeah.
I just found, I don't know, just listening to her, I didn't realize how funny you were. Like,
yeah. It's because she says it.
I'm still eating this damn sandwich.
She says it with such conviction, without any realization she's wrong.
That would be horrifying, just to start disappearing.
Yeah. It's funny because I saw Infinity War after we made this.
yeah?
And I didn't realize that they're very similar in that.
Right.
It's terrifying. And boom, we're in Volume 2.
Volume two.
Party!
I'm excited to see Volume 2.
This is a rager. Oh, there's Alex. Oh my god.
Wow, this is.
There's
cool.
Julio.
A lot of people. No, it's not.
Mark. Mark.
Marky Mark. And the Funky Bunch is Tim's hat.
I've noticed that you try to engage with anyone of the opposite sex.
So for reference, this is Martha and Amito's first time seeing Volume 2, apparently.
Yes.
So
yeah, I
yes.
have not seen Volume
Expect lots
2.
of dead silence.
Yeah. I'm just trying to like
I mean, I
see
remember
everybody.
observing all of this happening, but
Yeah, and I was talking to someone about how this is the only scene where neither of you are in it. Because it's very hyper-focused on
oh yeah,
April
that's
or
right.
Jay.
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
But again, because this is the intro to Volume 2, I kind of wanted to drop you into kind of an unknown territory and
Right.
kind of ease you back into the story. So, I prefer Volume 1 and 2 separately over this cut because I feel like this transition's a little jarring for me. Maybe it won't be for other people, but for me it's just like, I don't know. I want you to sit with the fact that April's gone for a while.
Yeah.
I want you to miss her.
And then she comes
Miss
out
me.
of nowhere.
I want everyone to miss me. Sounded like he said spicy. Sorry.
You said the exact same thing to me when we first met at this very same time.
So sassy.
That's
Jesus Christ.
the point, right? I mean, you're...
Are you really just that lazy, or are you trying to piss me off?
That's cut so well. That's so funny.
I didn't realize that cut was comedic.
It's really funny.
Oh my goodness.
You gave me this power.
Just talking to the ceiling.
Yeah, my one regret is we didn't shoot from higher up, because I think that would have looked funnier. But we probably ran into some technical issue where we couldn't get ourselves that high. It would have been nice to like look down
Yeah.
at you in the middle of this party, and everyone's just like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pretend your relationship never happened.
I also realized you and Nightingale were almost the same thing, which
Really?
was not intentional, but it kind of.
Were you? I had a question for you. Were you? Was somebody reading back to you my lines?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Emerson, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's I don't know how you feel about that. That's always the toughest thing
Yeah.
as actors. Sometimes when you have to, like, sometimes you see people on the phone or,
This
and
is
there's
where
no one there.
I can't. I just punch you right in the
Oh
face.
my goodness.
That's the worst punch. And this. No, I can't watch.
Ow!
I can't watch this.
There was
It's so awkward.
There was
No, it's too
That
awkward.
dip, that dip though.
I can't. I could not
she
watch
took
that.
over.
I didn't. I look so awkward.
No, this is great. This is April, as you said, taking over.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, oh. How did you guys do that stunt?
We got a double for Nightingale. She took the punch in the face. Well, she didn't get actually punched in the face, but she did the face punch. But
Yeah,
we
you
got a
gotta
stunt
say you
double
got a
for that
mean
fall.
right hook.
I do not. I do not. Oh god. If I ever tried to punch somebody in the face, I would be. I would feel sorry for the other person just because they would probably be like, "That's it. That's it, really."
I feel like April could beat up Jay in a fight.
You think so?
I think so. Like
Yeah,
I feel
think
like
it's all mental because like, April will definitely be willing to do it,
Yeah.
April would definitely willing to
and Jay would probably like
Yeah.
be too nice about it.
yeah.
be like, "You want to punch me in the face? Okay."
That's a fan fight that needs to be discussed. April versus Jay.
Mm.
Fisticuffs. We shot this right before the party. Remember?
Out of sequence.
You what?
We shot this scene before we shot the party.
Oh yeah, that's right. 'Cause
People were showing up at Julio's place
Yeah.
and we're outside.
That you should really consider, okay? Okay.
I thought it was cold that night, but apparently
Was it?
Well, apparently
that's
Mark-
shot really well. That up close is like shot really well.
Mm.
It's because it's Julio. Basically, any scenes where you guys are like, that was shot really well, that's either Julio or Aiden, maybe Tim. But if you don't say anything at all, it's probably stuff I shot. We did a lot of like overlapping of jobs.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh
I'm wearing those jeans right now.
oh.
Oh, nice.
job or something.
doing it wrong. Like, just don't hang out with her or anyone else in general.
What's Mark's real name?
Marky Mark.
What do you mean his real name?
Emerson.
Emerson.
Oh, you mean the actor's name?
Yeah.
Emerson Fraser.
Like Mark's real name?
How was Emerson as far as?
Oh yeah, Emerson's great. Oh, this theme.
Yeah, he seems. Red onion, cranberries, milk. I like that.
It's funny because like I didn't come up with that. I was at Julio's place. He had the words red onion on his fridge. It had nothing to do with the movie. I'm like, why do you have that? Why do you have that on your fridge? He's like, oh, we just need to get some. So that kind of inspired me to do that. But you think I'm just being cute, but no, Julio did it first. I like that leather jacket.
Yep. It's a good leather jacket.
Unless
I'm
you're wearing
fond
a
of
lav mic, then I fucking hate it. You want to talk about your improv?
No.
Which we didn't keep in the film.
You improv
I tried to improv and it
When?
failed really badly
during the scene?
during this scene. I don't
Basically,
even.
they completed the scene and then we just kept the camera rolling and just forced Martha to keep talking. It was a trip.
This is a different layer, as you can see. The color grading
Yeah.
is different. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out right now.
I would consider this the climax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a long day.
Long night.
Long night, yeah.
Yeah, it's just this film, even though it's two people talking, there's a lot of awkward coverage because like you get up, you walk over, you pour yourself a drink, you sit back down, she gets up, you guys run towards the lap, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
it's not like as simple as when you and Heather were sitting at
Most
the table.
definitely, yeah. I remember that day. You guys were trying to figure out the shots
Yeah.
you guys wanted.
Thank God I had Tim with me.
Yeah, Tim.
'Cause this is a pretty hefty scene.
I think I kept messing up my line in this in this
I think we
scene.
both did.
I think we both did.
Yeah.
No, there was one line you could not get. I don't
Oh,
remember
yeah,
what
I
it was.
remember.
You just
It was,
couldn't
I
get
I
it.
remember.
I think it was like the setting you free thing, or is that the other line? I don't
It
know.
was
when
somewhere.
you're
when
It
I
was
said
somewhere
that,
where
when
you
I
were
said
standing
that,
there
yeah, I
and
remember.
there was something you couldn't get.
I remember that. I think we're just tired.
Yeah, you guys are tired, but it helps. Like I think for this kind of scene, it's good to have. It's better to be tired than to be too
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know, energetic looking,
Right.
because you're both kind of at the end of your wits. If I'm saying that correctly.
Do I like this?
Good back and forth between you two.
Cool.
She always wants people to listen to her.
I
Yeah.
know this is a common thing.
I think. I think I say something like that too, right?
Yeah, you say.
I did.
That's all I ever do.
That's all I ever do, right?
Moral of the story is don't listen to April.
Yeah, don't ever also listen to me. Probably. Be like, I mean, I sometimes give good advice.
So in the script, that line was "I love you," which
Was
I
it
now
really?
realize is really stupid.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because when we rehearsed it, you were still saying, and I changed it during rehearsal. That's
Yeah.
why you rehearse.
Right.
Because really, at the end of the day, the most important message April has to give Jay is that she's sorry.
Mhm.
She doesn't need to say she loves him. I think that's too heavy. That's far too heavy. And people might get the wrong idea.
Right.
Is the other thing, right?
Right.
I think it's around here you could.
Yeah, it was somewhere in there.
Yeah. It is an awkward line because when I hear it, it's not your fault either. I'm just like,
Right.
and it's probably my least favorite line in the whole film. Having
is it
watched
really?
it, yeah, it's my least favorite line.
What is?
I thought this would set me free, but it's
Mm.
Oh,
set me
yeah.
free.
The layer within a layer. So
And then we
now-
shot this like
I think this
2
was
months
your
later.
actual last scene. we
This
shot.
was my last day shooting. I think
Yeah.
it was in May that we shot this.
How did it feel to be finally done, or did it not feel different at all?
I mean, it didn't feel different at all. I mean, I don't know, it wasn't a very long shoot.
Right.
So,
And it was pretty scattered. It's not like
Yeah.
you guys shot multiple days in a row.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. The end.
This is where hopefully people have different interpretations of what happened.
Yeah.
Of course, we talked about what really went down, and all the clues are there.
Yeah, that was so funny. I think I kept writing very inappropriate things typing inappropriate things on
You
that.
Did you really?
And I was
You
saving
were.
it to your desktop.
You did. And I saw.
That's what you were writing the whole time?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not very professional.
Yes, Haley Walker.
Haley Walker.
Who you'll recognize in everything I shoot from this point on.
Classic head turn.
You know, I'll be honest with you. One of the things that sold me on you when you were auditioning was your head turn.
Mm.
You had a
Really?
great head turn.
Mm.
Like when he calls out April and you turn around, like, because that quality has to be present in the opening. That
Right,
you
right.
embody that kind of character. But also other things. I think the main thing was that you were genuinely funny.
Aw, thanks, Alex.
So I think everyone's trying to be genuine, but you were genuinely funny.
Yeah.
Right? Am I right? Like.
Yeah, no,
she's
no, I,
hilarious.
like I don't know. Maybe I was just so focused, but like
Yeah.
looking back at it, like
Yeah, I mean, a lot of
you're definitely funny.
not all, but a lot of comedies, you tend not to see what's funny as you shoot it.
Yeah.
Because you're playing the character straight.
Yeah, yeah.
What was it like shooting this? You're
It
both
was
out here in the
raining.
rain.
Had a little bit of a goatee going on there.
It's okay. It's a different time, different place, different reality.
Cool. I'm really not saying anything there.
Really? I thought you guys were doing the lines. You guys have actual lines.
No, no.
You guys made something else up?
No, we're just like, yeah. I'm
That's the
just,
second time I'm caught spying on someone. I'm like, oh shit, and I hide behind something.
What was the first time?
In the pillar in the airport.
Yes,
Where I'm
yes,
spying on
yes,
Mark.
yes, yes.
I mean, that's the thing about April. She's very animated, and it was fun to
Very
write these
stealthy.
scenes.
Wow. Cool. This was a fun project, I gotta say, Alex. Thank you for.
I'm glad you had fun. You guys did a wonderful job. You know, without you two, this really wouldn't work. You know, your performances carry the film, and
Aw,
Oh,
you guys are fun to
thanks.
watch and fun to work with. You guys are wonderful. And this is like pretty much your film debuts, right?
Yeah, that was that was yours as well.
Imagine
right?
I had just driven off in Tim's car.
Yeah.
Just bye.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Strings.
And that's the end.
Directed.
these are pretty short
Alex-
credits. So do you guys want to add anything?
It feels
Thanks for
cool.
spelling my name right.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Feels cool to see your name on the screen like that. To be honest, I gotta say.
Look at that. You've never seen cinematography credits like that before. But yeah, this version used Moby.
Mhm.
I like Moby.
I like them too.
Is there a specific version that you like best?
I like volumes 1 and 2 separately. This is okay, but you know, this is more just a necessity for festivals and stuff, and also a sick curiosity. Like, what would it be like to watch it all in one go?
Yeah, yeah.
That's all I have to say.
It didn't feel that long. Maybe because we're talking.
Yeah, probably.
It's a fast 30 minutes. Thank God. So thank you both.
Oh,
for-
thanks, Alex.
Thanks for having us.